Get that fucking trash out of your life. You have legacies to build. We grew that business from 3.4 million to 17.1. Horsepower, not horse shit. You want to be the parent that's an ally. They don't need another fucking friend. Not everybody's cup of whiskey. Toughest advice for the toughest businessmen. Be relentless. I wanted to shoot a short video. I would call it my bittersweet farewell video. My bittersweet farewell video. We have had the incredible blessing of living in the winter for the last 2 years in this incredible paradise called Naples, Florida. It's been an absolute godsend for our family, for me personally, for my wife Krista, my daughter Emery. And I want to shoot this video just to thank everybody in this amazing country of the United States of America who have made us feel so welcome over the last 2 years. We come here after Christmas every year, and we'll be jetting out of here later today. And I just wanted to say a thank you for opening up your country to us, allowing us to come from the great white north here 2 years ago. You've literally saved our family. You've literally saved my daughter. You've literally saved our mental health and peace of mind. We came here 2 years ago. We had never stepped foot. Look at that sunset, that sunrise. Ooh, one more day. You got one more day. He's giving you one more day. What are you going to do with today? What are you going to do with today? We came here 2 years ago. We had never stepped foot in Naples, Florida. We had been to Florida many times, but never to Naples. And when the schools closed down and the hockey rinks and the pools and the libraries and the fitness centers and the restaurants and the small businesses for the 4th time in Ontario, where we're from, my wife and I said, that's enough. We're not trees, we can move. And my wife, who's an amazing researcher, did the work behind the scenes. We put together a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C for the pandemic. We were sick and tired of the lockdowns and the restrictions, the attack on small business owners. And we were just tired of the mental warfare that we were going through, especially in cold nuclear winters in Canada, where it's difficult to be outside all the time. So when Emery's teacher handed me her books for the 4th time and said, we probably won't be going back after Christmas, Krista and I made this plan, and I think plan B was to come to Naples, and that's the one that we thankfully chose. It's been life-changing. It's been life-changing coming to the land of the free. It has been life-changing living the American dream as a Canadian. And it has been life-changing living in this neighborhood in Naples, Florida. When we came here, we had been through 2 years of lockdowns and restrictions. My daughter was on Zoom. She had never been on a screen before. She was doing fake Zoom school. She was wearing a mask. Her sports were all canceled. The horse barn was closed. Chess lessons, hockey, everything was being canceled off and on. And of course, the children were being treated like prisoners. And we just decided that we couldn't have this anymore. So we came to the land of the free, and we rented a house here last year in Naples. And we put my daughter in a private school here. And she started with her sports again. She was outside every day. She started going to birthday parties and some sleepovers and hanging out with kids her age. There was no masks. There was no talk of vaccines. There was no talk of, the 17th wave coming. And we just started living life again. And that is such an incredible gift that the people of Southwest Florida have given us. Myself as an entrepreneur, I can work anywhere in the world, so my autonomy and personal sovereignty, I finally executed it. I said to my wife, I said, I can go anywhere. Where would you like to go? We looked at Sarasota and Naples as our 1-2. So we rented a beautiful home last year. We had a swimming pool. We were 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away from school. We took up tennis, pickleball. Good morning. Lots of walking, lots of being outside, lots of family activities. And I could just see all three of us, our mental health transition, especially my daughter who was 9 years old at the time, just being able to be a kid. So I'm eternally grateful to my American friends, to everybody that invited us and welcomed us here. And it's just been an incredible experience. We enjoyed ourselves so much last year that before we left, we bought a home here in Naples. That's how much we love it here. So we returned again this year after Christmas. There was still lots of that talk in Canada, masking and vaccines and division and close this and attack the small business owner and all this other stuff that's gone on. And we just decided not to participate. We decided to move. We weren't a tree. So we came down here after Christmas this year and celebrated New Year's as regular folk. And it was just incredible. We have thrived here for the last 5 months. And we head home tomorrow. And really, for me, it's like last year, but it's better because we own a home here. We know we're coming back in the fall. We know we're coming back after Christmas. And we know, God willing, that we're going to be spending more time here. But it is bittersweet because we thrive here. I love everything about the United States. I love everything about the American dream. I know that it's not perfect. I know that there's lots of problems, but I just believe that down here, the entrepreneur and the small business owner like me is supported more. They're respected more, especially in this beautiful state of Florida. You know, when it comes to starting and running a business, where else would you want to go? This is where money comes. This is where money is welcome. This is where money is respected, and therefore that's where money flows. Trillions is flowing into the state of Florida because money is welcome here. Trillions of dollars is flowing here because Florida is open for business. So easy to criticize, easy to talk about from the cheap seats. We have a lot of Canadian friends and they still ask us, they're like, how is it down there? Like, are the hospitals overrun and are people like staggering around sick with the China virus? Like, is it just horrific like they say on CNN? And we just laugh. We're like, we haven't really met a person in 2 years that's ever had the China virus. At least not then. They had it probably 3 years ago. And there's almost no talk about masking. There's no talking about vaccines. There's no talking about the 18th wave. There's none of it. People here are incredibly friendly, incredibly welcoming. My great friend Gordon Quinton, sometimes private client, former Mastermind member of mine, lives in Rochester. That's where he runs his insurance company, Quinton Insurance. And Gordon actually opened up a second agency here in Naples. So he was the first guy that turned me on to this incredible paradise when he said, Michael, when you come to Naples, you won't believe how welcoming people are, how friendly people are. He says, I think it's because of the financial security. It's one of the most affluent areas in America. And I believe, I could be incorrect, but this has the most capita of millionaires and billionaires. It's up there. So, you know, when people are financially free, what are they? They're happy. They don't have the stress that we've all had when, you know, you can't pay your bills. I remember those days, couldn't make payroll, was gonna lose the business. Those kinds of financial stresses make you a tough person to be around. And when you get yourself into a safe harbor position, you have good cash flow, everything changes, right? You're a better man, you're a better husband, you're a better father, you're a better grandfather. You're just a better community person because you have that peace of mind of personal sovereignty and financial safe harbor position. So I see that here. Gordon was right on the money when he said about that. I walk into a Dunkin Donuts to get a coffee. Everybody's speaking and smiling. You know, I'm out on my morning walks here. It's just one person after another speaking, smiling. We feel incredibly safe here. My daughter rides her bike. She has her rollerblades. She goes out sometimes by herself in the community. Just really heaven on earth is what we call it, heaven on earth. So I wanted to shoot this short video to thank you, to thank all my American friends, all my American clients. Thank you for allowing us to live in this incredible place. We truly have the best of both worlds. I always brag that the two greatest countries in the world are Canada and the United States, and I'm not wrong. And what I love is that we get the benefit of both worlds. We return for spring and summer and fall in Canada on the lake. We look 4 miles up the lake, and it's just wonderful to be in Canada. And also, it's amazing because when the snow comes after Christmas, we love coming to Naples where we can be outside in the winter. So definitely the best of both worlds. Unlimited wealth, unlimited abundance, unlimited opportunity. I talk about it a lot. We are awash in blessings. We are awash in wealth, opportunity, and abundance like never before. There's no shame in being down, but there is great shame now in staying down. There is no excuses for not doing well consistently, living in these two great countries. So thank you from our family to yours for allowing us to be here. I'm just coming up on these gorgeous pickleball courts. We have 4 clay courts here, fitness center, weight room, social room. It's just an incredible, incredible place. And man, we've met some amazing people in our community. We've met some amazing people through school and homeschool. We have the great Dan Lazonis lives here, Emery's math teacher. The wizard behind the Einstein blueprint is actually her math coach. That's been a game changer working with Dan, Sir Dan, 3 days a week. Just amazing. I've forged a great friendship with Doberman Dan, the great copywriter who lives also in Florida, the great Matt Fury who lives in Tampa. Man, it's been an incredible time being here. So bittersweet heading home, but excited to see my mom and dad. We don't get to see them enough here, and that bothers me. My mom and dad are both turning 90, and we can't wait. We're gonna be home for Mother's Day, and we can't wait to spend a ton of time over the next few months with Grandma and Grandpa. And we miss them, and we're happy. We can't wait to get back, and we can't wait to see the leaves coming out on the trees. We can't wait for the seasons. Like, we love it. We love spring in Canada. We love fall in Canada. The only thing I don't really like is when you get into those months where it's October and November, and really there's no snow yet. We love the snow for skiing and for hockey, but those dark, gloomy months are the ones that I want to be here when I can be here. So that's it. A fond farewell, and next time I'll be shooting these videos. I'll be walking on the Cottage Road, my old stomping ground, with a big smile on my face. Blessed to be home in the great white north. One question to ask you before I go. I've asked this a few times this week, but it's pretty important. If nothing changes for you in the, good morning, if nothing changes for you financially in the next 3 months, the next 6 months, maybe the next 12 months, maybe the next 3 years, nothing changes financially for you, will you be okay with that? And if the answer is a hard no, then you need to join my Email Millions Mastermind, emailmillions.coach. It is the honey that brings in the money. It is the 8th wonder of the marketing world. Sending plain, ugly, simple, plain text emails, good morning, that bring in an avalanche of leads and referrals and cash flow and buyers that are begging to buy your products and services. Literally, you can sit at your kitchen table, you can write an email in 10 minutes, I'll actually write them for you, press send and write yourself a swimming pool, write yourself a vacation, write yourself a golf membership, write yourself a new vehicle, write yourself a lake house, write yourself semi-retirement. That's the power of creating an email list, building a relationship with the list, and then emailing it once a week, twice a week, or even like I do daily. And no, you don't ever need to shoot a video. So as part of this Done For You program, I'm gonna write 52 emails for you. I'm gonna write an email for you every week that you personalize. All you have to do is press send. You can send it every Tuesday if you want, or every Wednesday. And it will literally, as you build your list, you'll go from making $500 to $1,000 to $2,000 to $5,000 or $10,000, depends how big and effective your list is. But it's literally the honey that brings in the money. Go to emailmillions.coach. The deadline is May 31st. The program is half full. I'm going to cap it at 100 entrepreneurs. Businessmen, businesswomen, 100 entrepreneurs. I wasn't sure what I was going to charge, whether $1,000 a month or $500 a month. I've decided to make it affordable for every small business owner. So I'm going to offer it up until the end of May for $147 a month for outsiders. And I'm going to offer it for $97 a month for insiders. If you receive my newsletter, if you're part of my mastermind group, $97. So $147 a month, you can cancel at any time, or $97 a month if you're an insider. Man, it can't get any simpler than that. I'm gonna write 52 emails for you this year. There's gonna be 12 trainings, 1 per month. I'm gonna teach you how to do this yourself eventually. So you're independent from me. You can write your own emails. You can send your own emails. You can sell your own stuff. And I'm going to show you a whole bunch of tricks how to solve your hiring and employee issues. There's no better way to attract and hire great people than through recruiting and email. There's no better way for leads and buyers and cash flow into your business than email. There's no better peace of mind than owning an asset like an email list, where you can literally, it will feed your family to the day you die. Even if you're retired and semi-retired, you can still use your email list. You can still literally sit down for 10 minutes, press send, and make $500, $1,000, $5,000, whatever it is. And yes, in all my businesses, they've all been built by email and mail. Email number 1, mail number 2. And all of them started with 0. I didn't have any emails in the insurance business. I ended up with a list of 63,000. I didn't have any emails at the barber shop, no emails in the hockey team, no emails for the consulting company I'm talking about now. And I built them up over time into thousands and thousands of people that I built a relationship with, what I'm doing right now. I'll teach you how to do it. I'll teach you the software. I'll write the emails for you. Are you kidding me? Less than a coffee a day. Less than that damn coffee you buy every day. $3.25 a day. Are you kidding me? It's not about price. Emailmillions.coach. emailmillions.coach. You have till May 31st if it doesn't fill up before that. And like I said, you can cancel at any time. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you're sick and tired of inconsistent sales, you have a hard time making cash flow, you never know what's coming, you have a hard time paying the bills, you have good months, you have bad months, let's fix all that. Employee headaches, having problems hiring, let's fix all that. And let's start making some money. As you know, I use my email list. My daughter just made almost $6,000 with her lemonade stand by sending plain emails to my list here. So you can also serve the people in your community with your email list. There's not really anything an email list can't do. So let's build this together, and I'll hold your hand. Month after month, I'll hold your hand. Emailmillions.coach. Emailmillions.coach. Thank you very much for having us over the last 5 months. It's a true honor to be here. It was an awesome thing for us to serve this great country of America. My daughter raised $5,700 for the Nature Conservancy here in Southwest Florida. We feel that we don't just come here and be tourists and just mail it in or phone it in. Wherever we go, we want to serve people in that community. We want to make a tiny difference. So we were so pleased and proud to raise that money for a community service charity here that's close to my daughter's heart. So thank you very much if you donate it. Thank you very much for having us here. Man, oh man, the American dream is very much alive, and this is the land of the free, and we got to keep fighting for it every single day. God bless you. God bless your family. And from my family to yours, thank you. Thank you for having us here.